Everyone, welcome back to the DreamHack Open 2015, live from Tour France. We are partway through the grand final for CSGO, and Envious are ahead against Fnatic.
Wait a minute.
And I just want to say, I am raising my baguette.
How is this working?
I told you.
How is this working?
French teams win French events, boys. That's science.
You
End
just
of
said,
story.
You said Envious is ahead, right? Let's keep track here. 2-0 Fnatic, 2-0 Fnatic. Okay, you're out the running. You said 2-0 Envious, 2-1 Envious. What did he say?
2-1.
Mate,
2-1 Envious.
2-1 Envious, yeah.
I said 2-1 Fnatic. I'm still going 2-1 Fnatic.
Mate.
But they got Dust too, like I said.
Okay, well, yeah, then there's no doubt about that. Like, Envious are an amazing team on Dust
Bet
2.
next time, guys. Bet next time. It's hard, this prediction business, you know.
So
That's why they pay top dollar for it.
We've got a short period of time before the guys get back into it. So let's analyse quickly what we saw. I mean, it was a masterclass. Fnatic did come back into it a little bit at the end, but really Envious were too strong. And it was exactly what you said, Anders. We weren't going to see a repeat of the team and what we saw against Dignitas. Very different, way more fluid.
That's definitely true, but I mean, what I enjoyed the most, obviously, Happy was just utterly unleashed and wrecked all of Fnatic, but Shox also had some godlike entry frags. This is like the unleashed Shox that we're talking about. You saw him running up Catwalk and just entry fragging Pronax and Flusher like it was nothing, like just running around the corner and killing people. And we're talking about the best team in the world. That's exactly the kind of Shox that you want to see all the time. So if that keeps going, then it's scary on any map, I think, for any team.
Well, it's the uncaged butterfly, like Richard said, you know. The thing with a butterfly is it doesn't seem very threatening, you know, but have you ever tried catching one? You're like, it's just fluttering all right. It's very difficult. But it's that finesse, it's the tenderness. But don't ever touch a butterfly's wings, Semler.
I was about to say.
They erode away, you know. You have to just enjoy that beauty, you know. Get a net if you're going to catch it.
Well,
so
all
if
it
Fnatic
is
want to
is
win, work together, form a net, capture Shox, and then pin him to like a wall and just appreciate it.
And the only issue at this point is it's like
that's my
some
plan,
butterfly
actually,
out of the
my bad.
Amazon where it just releases poison whenever you catch it as well. So that might be the case. And leading into Richard's theory that French teams don't lose French events.
They don't.
You might catch that butterfly, but you're going to get bit in the end.
Well, look, let's talk. We've got Mirage, I believe it is, coming up now. So, I mean, this is interesting. Both teams are accomplished on this map and have had big results at various points in their career. Talk me through who
I
you
think
think's
much
better on
more
it.
so on the Fnatic side.
Yeah, I
though.
agree, yeah.
The thing is, Envious started out their careers when they formed this lineup playing Mirage. They seemed like they wanted to try it. It's an old map when the core was in Titan before. That used to be a classic map for them. They were the original Mirage team actually in some ways. But they went away from it, partly because of the strength of Fnatic on it. Now then, Fnatic themselves haven't had to play it much recently because a lot of other teams just stopped playing it against them. So it kind of went out of their meta to a degree. And so when it came recently, when some of these teams wanted to play Fnatic on maps they hadn't played before, so TSM, Envy, now they've been willing to play some Mirage. So I think it's a bit more even than probably the record tells you. I'm sure Fnatic have the fantastic overall win rate on the map, but I'm still going to favour Fnatic overall on this map, I think.
Anything to add to that, guys?
No, I agree definitely. Also, historically speaking, going back to the Mirage CE versions, remember all the Swedish teams were actually good. It seemed like Swedish players were just instinctively good at playing Mirage, kind of like we sometimes talk about the Americans when it comes to Cash. So a little bit of a similar style. A while ago. Right, right. So it's always felt a bit weird to me that in this new version it's sort of dropped off, and I'm glad to see that Fnatic are back and playing it. NiP have also started playing it more since they added Alu, and it's creeping back into the Swedish scene a little bit more, which is I think good news.
Yeah. Anything to add to that as well, Sam?
I think it's just overall good to see the map because it used to be the most played map in the pool. And then that kind of vanished essentially when the new map version came out. It took like 6 months before we started seeing it again. And that with, Fnatic actually getting a bit of a head start there and really putting a lot of work in on the map. So it's good to see that it's back in the rotation. As far as, who's going to come out ahead on it, I think that it is going to be Fnatic that come out because they always seem to be the more stable team on this map. Olofmeister and Crims, again, you have that consistency there.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can rule out Envious or Mirage, but guys,
no.
The thing is, though, just to put the cultural context on this, Rich, a little bit of pop culture. Based on my understanding of reading old comics from like the 50s, usually French people, like in the French Legion, aren't very good with Mirages because they're in the desert. They're like, oh, please, water.
No one's going to get this, mate.
They just see like a Mirage, like an oasis, and they, go towards the Mirage. And then, it's just sand, that's all. And still it's so warm and no water. That's what it's going to be like for these guys here.
My dad wouldn't even get this joke. It would be too old for him, but it's good job anyway. You're classing up the joint. Right, boys, we've done our bit. We need to get into the game, but I've got to say, this could be it. This could be the last map. Could be. So everyone make some noise for Envious versus Fnatic in the grand final. Here it is. Take it away, Anders and Semler.
And so, yeah, there we have it, guys. It looks like it is going to be Mirage to go for the second map, and both of these teams looking fired up. One thing that was fun about it outside in the group, basically we managed to get outside, stretch our legs a little bit between maps, but Fnatic, they didn't look stressed at all. They didn't look phased at all. They were outside just joking around, laughing their asses off, actually. And then, Pronax walks by going back into the venue. He gives me that classic Pronax grin, just like, yeah, we gave him the first map, but we're not worried. We've got this all under control.
Well, I don't think Richard is far off, though. We definitely can't rule out Envy, and it's like I was trying to explain to you. As long as Shox can get running entry facts like that with the AK, it doesn't matter what map it is. It's just a question of trying to hold on, essentially, and see if you can outlive him. But it's not easy to stay as hot as Shox was in that map, and as hot as Happy was across 2 maps. Fnatic going to be starting on the less favored terrorist side, which means Envy get maybe a bit of a bonus in starting CT side here. Already a smoke going off in towards window. And Fnatic ready and waiting.
Well, the question is, where else do they go with this? Because right now, there's no raid boss, actually. Olfmeister's got a CZ instead of a Tech 9. What is this nonsense? Where is his preferred weapon? But they've gone Kevlar as well, so there's no more nades here to make this work. Fnatic is going to come down to the straight run and gun for them, and they've managed to boost a man up into window, and there's a bit of a battle going on. Shoxy will win in the end, and Smith comes in, takes out Pronax.
Finally a reply, and Olofmeister's there with that CZ. He's got a chance to reload as well, I think. Now it's a 3v3, no bomb plant. Bit of a swap up here, 7 bullets left. Crims has to go for a quick reload. Fnatic still juggling around. That is a sick headshot. I guess it's a kill. Kiyoshima must have been low already, and Crims going for a little bit more and trying to fall back and just play it safe. He's got the double already, and he's out of bullets, has to swap back to the Glock, and they're gonna group up, and MBK, he gets 1 kill, he gets a double. How does he do it? Finally gonna go down. That's way more than MBK should have had. And now Happy's waiting inside, and the crowd is cheering. You can hear them in the background. They want Happy. They need the clutch here, and he's got an overwhelming chance of doing it as well. Flusher right around the corner. Happy sneaking up here. He's got all the information. He goes down anyway. Flusher gonna take it away, and Fnatic steal it at the end.
And the support, it means something. But you know what Happy is really thinking at that point? Please be quiet, crowd, because I'm desperately trying to listen for any kind of telltale sound that Flush is going to make in this incredibly important 1v1 where everything is on the line. So Happy, he is going to run into it within lethal range. He was looking to outlurk Flusha, but then again, just Flusha things. You don't catch Flusha off guard. He is going to win that clutch, and Fnatic are going to get the pistol round here, T-side of Mirage.
I do love this, though. This is the triple scout setup from Envy. So we talked about sort of, say abusing, I don't want to use that, but really sort of maximizing your potential in this game. Scout's pretty good, jump Scout's even better. Why not have 3 of them?
And Wolfmeister not going to do any damage actually to Smith, but he gets spotted out. Fresh smoke going down to block off window, however, so that's going to force Smith to change up, and Happy is up in ladder room as well. He could potentially drop down, but the vents haven't been cleared out, so he's not going to go for it. Fnatic at this point, however, do have control of mid somewhat, so they can actually try and set up, but this is looking like it's going to be a B play here. The bomb, 3 members gathered up. They could still wrap through underpass if they want to. If Olofmeister can find a way through, does he spot him? Yes, he does. Gets the shot, and Happy lives with 1 HP.
Oh, wow, that is so scarily close. This is the ultimate jump scout position, almost the original one. Jumping and shooting in, no scope, gonna take out Pronax. You've got to be kidding. And now Flusher, could he finally finish off Happy? He should be able to, and there it is. 1 tap to the feet, and MBK goes down. No more jumping, no more scouting in the back of the side as well. Smith is gonna be dropped. Flusher with a shot right through what used to be the bench, and it's gonna be now a 2v3. Kiyoshima and Shox, what could they do from this position?
That's the real question now. I mean, they've got Shoxy already with that scout, but he's holding in kitchen window. They haven't been able to actually make it out, and look at this. Olofmeister already on the way. Crims will take out Kiyoshima. That leaves Shoxy alone. Easy kill, and there you go! The knife from Olofmeister.
And
that's how you do it.
Oh, the booze.
Oh, man. And on Shoxy to boot. There's a lot of history there, but Shoxy despises knives.
Yeah,
if you knife the crowd, if you knife somebody in his games, you're going to get wrecked.
Yes, but if you're on Shoxy's team and you do it, he's going to be slightly upset. Now, what if you're on the other team and you knife him? Oh, that is painful. You can hear the crowd. They're not loving that at all.
You got to love it from Olofmeister, though. That is, I mean, you're going to do whatever you can to get in your opponent's heads. That's just the flat of it. And both of these teams as well, with the kind of plays that they prefer, jump, scouts, full tech 9 buys, etc. You're going to get a knife. That's going to, I mean, you're going to do it.
Well, Pronax going to pick up a kill there. And also Crims, who managed to take out Kiyoshima. Flusher does check the NBK spot there, the Get Right spot, and ends up taking out Smiths, and then is Happy and Shocks going down as the last two members. A flawless round here from the Fnatic team, making it 3-0. We're going to be moving straight into the fourth round. Let's see what Envy can show us here.
And not only, is it going to be getting into their heads, but look at the money now for olofmeister. He's up at 7,400 in this round. That's obscene.
He's going to keep the tech. Wow, really? He's going to keep my 10? That's madness.
No fear, bro.
He doesn't even buy anything other than a Glock. He's still, he could have either bought like a P250 or a Tech-9 or anything just to try and have a little something to fight with, but he's keeping it.
Look at this from Fnatic, though. Are they going to go for a lurk? Are they going to try and lurk their way out of pit? They're waiting for this smoke to clear, but they aren't setting up for any kind of smokes to go out on that A site. They may have one trying to go through apartments, but 2 players up in Palace right now. Currently 4 players alive on this site right now for Fnatic. They've left a lurker on the other side of the map. That's going to be olofmeister with that Mac 10. Yeah, exactly, coming in through underpass.
Still plenty of time, but now the grenades are going to go out here. Kiyoshima, great position. Sprays one. Not going to be able to connect with the second one. And there's the Mac 10 actually taking out Shocks, but not enough bullets to drop Smiths as well. And that's where I'm sort of wondering if that was a big mistake, in fact. Kiyoshima still alive in sight. It's going to finally go down, and Smiths also burns alive. But Crims, this is a hard round for him to clutch. Maybe you could get the bomb down, but then they would still end up walking into him. So kind of glad that he's actually trying to make this a 1v1. Nice shot from MBK, but I think Crim's doing the right thing there. If he walks in and kills someone in jungle, he has a realistic chance of winning the round. If he stays inside the bomb site and puts the bomb down, they will just set up and kill him.
Exactly. They're just going to push through that smoke. So as soon as he makes it, he could go for the bait, but they could also just play it very carefully and play for their man advantage. It really does come down to him having to get one kill to turn it into a 1v1. So this time around, it does not work out. Fnatic will not win that clutch scenario. And so Envy are on the board with the round, but because of all those kills, basically the knife kill, the SMG kills, Fnatic are filthy rich. They're going to be able to get a very healthy buy going into this 5th round. This is going to be a big opportunity for them now to wreck EnVyUs's economy.
Interesting position from Smiths here. Potentially a little bit dangerous if they group up and find him, because it might be a little bit tough for him to fall back. He does grenade it a little bit early on here. A boost to look into window from near underpass. That's a very lethal angle indeed. If they could force Smiths back here, that would be sick.
This is nasty. Nobody, HE going into the corner, but look at this NBK. He spots the ankle.
Oh, the tower is about to fall. They go down, and NBK with a double. Wants to pick up an AK, but is not going to be able to. Where's that rifle?
Oh, that drops the bomb as well. Catastrophe. olofmeister now with 1 HP, stuck in ladder room. JW tries to get the shot, but he's not going to get it. He gets chased out of there and barely lives with 16 HP, only to get shot in the back by Happy. Now that leaves Flusha and JW alone, 2v3, 35 seconds left on this clock, and they still have to get down here to get the bomb. And look at all the time that they have to waste. They don't have the info as to where the remaining members are for Envy. They constantly have to worry about somebody lurking around a corner right now.
It's so weird that MBK didn't manage to pick up anything else. They threw away his own rifle and then only had a pistol left, and still only has a pistol. But with 18 seconds, they have to get a quick kill here. The bomb is dropped, and that steals the round. Nothing that JW can do. He's just going to stay in spawn as well. So good round from EnVyUs, and obviously MBK with a perfect lurk. That's really rare.
Yeah, that is exactly. Incredibly rare that you actually managed to pull it off on such a key position as well. But that's the one risk. What's the one risk? Like, how often is somebody going to push through like that on you? So this time around, Fnatic, they get completely outflanked, completely outplayed by NBK, and that completely shatters that round. Now we go into the next one here, and we have to see if Fnatic's economy was strong enough to withstand another round loss like this.
It's actually scary because they fall off just as he shoots. That could have created just the space for them to turn around. So, yeah, overall, really good job. MBK also at 7-1-3, so such a strong start here for the Superstar on Envy.
See, there's a shot, and both of them miss, actually, and a bit of a sigh there from the crowd. Definitely looked like one of them should have been able to connect, but...
Is it going to be a flashbang peek in there? Kiyoshima with the Max 7 in hand. Shox is outside with a flashbang, and actually MBK has one as well. They could definitely try and flash him in. They're going to put up a smoke. It's such a mind game as well. Just pretending that there's obviously going to be no one on the other side of that smoke, otherwise why would they put it up? But there is indeed. Smith's missing another shot here, actually. So 2 openings, kind of given up.
Shots are looking entirely too close as well. olofmeister through that flash is going to be able to bounce back, and is he going to go for the jump in the window? He very well could here. Happy holding in ladder room is going to pick up the first. And now olofmeister, he's just boosted up here looking like a crow. Not sure if he spotted the heels there of the man working his way through jungle. No, that's a man in CT, so impossible for him to do that.
They've lost 2 people already, Fnatic. They got a really good entry at B. Maybe there's a chance to get a bomb down, but this round is definitely looking like an envious round here. 30 seconds left, and there's Olofmeister gone down. MBK at the back here. Good angle, good spray. Connects with one, and flusha is left trying to take a fight here, but time is up, and Happy will pick him out. 3-3. And Envy to pick up that round, making it look pretty comfortable as well. Not much going on there for Fnatic.
No, that's actually, it kind of just looked like Fnatic were kind of grasping at straws that entire round, not able to really put anything together. That push isn't coordinated. It's more of like an act of desperation at that point. We have no other option but to just try and rush out onto this site, cross our fingers, and hope that we don't get shot in the face. And BK, of course, happy to oblige. So, Smith's again mid, and this time he connects with the shots. Olofmeister is gone. That leaves mid open now. Fnatic don't have anybody there to gather info for them.
Yeah, but also around here where Fnatic have pistols, so I think they're going to be, I mean, they're not going to worry too much about that anyway. I think they're going to try and just do what they can here. Pronax with a good headshot on one, but around that Fnatic, just if they get a bomb down, that would be impressive all on its own. And actually, they're going to be successful in that. 3v3 here. Fnatic getting so much out of this round. They even steal one AWP and one M4 there. Envy got to be careful.
Exactly. JW's got the AWP, and he's looking short, but he changes up his angle just at the wrong time there. Smith's trying to go for the flash. That's actually going to open things up now. He spots the barrel. He knows. There's the Molotov right into the corner. JW has to give ground, and he's going to get the shot onto Smith, who tries to push through. JW, no, that's Krims getting the kill onto Shoxy. And now it's Keo. 1v1. Keo looking for the final one. He's got the P250 in hand, but he's going to get caught out by Krims. And there's the kind of clutch round that you needed, Fnatic, to bounce back in this.
That is a sick round from Fnatic. That's such a huge impact. And those are the rounds that both Fnatic and Envy are so good at picking up. Just randomly every once in a while, they'll just make the pistols connect, dropping everyone to the B-bomb side, getting the bomb down and stealing the rifles. Such a huge hit there. That's 3-4 now. Envy, they can make a buy happen, but they got to be real careful they don't start losing now. Otherwise, Fnatic, I think actually somehow Mirage is one of the maps that's been somewhat immune to the latest sort of swing towards the terrorist side. It feels like this map is still very CT-sided in some sense. Like, you still can do quite well on CT side. If you just got 5-6 rounds on terrorist side, you're going to be all right.
Yeah, and they already pick out, they already pick off Happy as well, so that's Krims with a good start. JW will be able to pay, he gets a rifle to work with as well, and I think he was skimping before, so he's actually going to be very happy with that turn of situation. And now they've got control of mid as far as Fnatic are concerned. There's still a man crouching in window, so we'll see if they pick off Smiths.
Oh, not sure.
What is that?
Not sure what the booing is for. Maybe we'll figure it out. Delayed reaction to Happy going down. Either way, a bit of a sneak going on. JW making a little bit of noise over towards the B side of the map. And inside A, where the only one holding currently is Kiyoshima, this is going to get really rough now for him. He's got so many kills he has to pick up. Otherwise, this round could slip out of their fingers in a couple of seconds. There's Smith picking up the one kill. And Kiyoshima making his way down the ramp. 2 targets right around that corner. He's going to pick up the first one. Goes for a second, but he drops the Pronax. Still a 3v3, and one inside the bomb side. Look at Shox, he's there real quick, looking for a headshot, but he's going to get down by flusha.
Such a sick shot by flusha. He gets caught in a tri-box as though Smith's coming alive in this round. He gets a random headshot onto Pronax as well. And now they're just committing to this bomb plant. 16 seconds left, and Smiths backs off. MBK with the wild spray and doesn't fail to hit. I mean, he fails to hit everything nearly. Pronax still alive with 9 HP, and there's a shot. Perfect flash timing. Pronax goes through the smoke and picks off Smiths as well. They managed to pull off a 2v2 scenario where Pronax has literally no HP. And could basically be just like counting his lucky stars that he lives through that spray from NBK through the smoke.
Wow. What a round there. So close. If that spray connects in the smoke and the bomb stops being put down, it was put down at around 15 seconds left. That's it. No more round for Fnatic. Now it's 5-3, and Envy are back on pistols, and they've got 2 Deagles as well. And this is not one of those force-up rounds from Envy that they played earlier. This is more sort of, all right, we'll play it a little bit more standard here and just go for some regular guns.
Nice nades there as well. They're just looking to see. Ladder room. Happy has been playing that position fairly frequently, so they're looking to see if they can't catch him off guard with a shot up in there. Keo has rotated around as well to lend a hand, basically.
I like this move from Smiths, walking all the way into CT spawn. I mean, if he's fast enough, he could end up wrapping around. Olofmeister trying to check here. Is he going to be on point? Doesn't see anything, but also doesn't go down. I mean, if you push through, they're probably dead instantly. And where is Smiths? He's coming up. He's actually flanking from the one position where there's only one guy coming from, and he's probably going to be way too late here. Kiyoshima takes one, then goes down. MBK, instant check there. Nice job, Pronax. And as I said, Smiths going to be just a couple of seconds too late. That's a little bit of well, it's not really a mistake, but it's a little bit of a shame, actually, from Smith. You can't really know when you're flanking. If you run to try and be faster and they're right around the corner, you give up that position. You need your teammates essentially to tell you how far up they are, and nobody from Envy knew. So what else are you going to do?
No info, exactly, right? He can't speed up behind that. And a bit of applause there for Fnatic, so it looks like they're actually winning the favor of the crowd here. Well, that's already an achievement. If you can silence the crowd, remember, he has WC. That was the big thing, and Fnatic just did it perfectly the first time that they faced here. So this is essentially the rematch from ESWC between these two teams. And Envy right now, they've got the advantage, but then I say that, and Krims gets the sick headshot onto Shoxy. Not every day that you see people pick up the entries from pit like that.
Not like that, no. Kiyoshima with a return. The double up setup has fallen down to 1 AWP on Happy here. The bomb all the way back by the television, and it means Fnatic can just play this one calm and safe, and they will.
Now the bomb can actually start making its way back to A because Krims gets the kill on the only man holding here. He's going to be able to clear this out as well. Olofmeister already legging it through T-Spawn.
I'm going to end up sounding like a broken record here, but the problem is, on Dust 2, it was Envy entirely controlling the pace of the game when they were playing T-side. Right now, Fnatic are being allowed to do the exact same thing. Envy, they're not pushing aggressively. They're not trying to... I mean, the one round that was really sick here was NBK pushing up in underpass. But this is Mirage. You can do this all over the place. And they need to do it a little bit more here. Happy with a good pick off there. 35 seconds left, and he's trying to make his way back. Still in a 2v1.
He's changed it up completely as well. Pronax actually hunting for him now. And Happy looking to see if he can't find the timing. Pronax now wondering if did he wrap back around. I think he heard the steps there. And Pronax, I mean, this bomb plant is going to happen. Nothing possible there for Happy. They saved the AWP, and Fnatic, they end up losing quite a bit that round. Happy with a very successful lurk.
Nice attempt, really.
But it's not going to change anything for oh, well, perhaps I spoke too soon. NBK goes for the buy.
But I think now it's not like a crazy nuts kind of force up here. NBK actually is the only one to do it, so that is kind of crazy. Just like a way of saying, I'll make this work for my team. And if it doesn't, hopefully they can pick it up the round afterwards. But the thing is, even if they wait for crazy force ups now, oh, NBK opens up with a headshot on Pronax, and that was a jump as well, for sure.
That was in B Apartments, right?
Oh, man.
Brutal turn of events there.
But if they did force it up here at 7-3, I'd be less upset with Envy, because at this point, they've already given so many rounds to Fnatic, they need to reply. Need to come up with more here.
A good defense there by Krims, making sure that Envy couldn't push forward and pick up that AK. So you're just managing your weapons. It is something that they have to take into account here. Envy can also count on Krims basically hanging around. The fact that this is AK is here, that they have to defend it. And he's kind of using this as bait still. They've still got 55 seconds left, so it's not like Fnatic are hard-pressed for time.
No, definitely not. 45 here, so it just ticks by. They're going to be walking into NBK once more. You see the blood on the wall from his last victim here. Krims going to peeking off Shocks. Another body shot goes through. NBK going to try one more time, but something much more powerful than a scout was waiting on the other side. It's JW with the AWP, and now Kiyoshima, can he deny the plant here? He's going for a bit of a battle. He's also alone, goes down, and it's 8-3 for Fnatic. Wow. The tables have been turned.
Completely. Now it's Fnatic controlling the pace. They've got the control, and right now I'm sure that the French commentators are calling out, give some support right now. Because Envy certainly need it. And look at Envy. Their answer to this is double AWP play. Smith's Happy. They're going for the double off. They're going to try and just catch them off guard. 3 guys rushing straight onto B as well. That's Happy who's going to take it all the way into the back, trying to catch somebody out in B Apartments again, hoping to reproduce the same result that NBK had early last round.
And it's kind of fitting as well, having Happy's AWP call what it is. Smith's going to be taking down Krims. It's a strong start here.
Now can Olofmeister find the angle there? Not sure if they spotted Happy back out. It looks like they want to speed up behind this. Smith is taking out JW. In the meantime, 2-man advantage now for Fnatic. And there it is. Happy lands the shot, drops the bomb carrier as well. He has control of the situation. There's only Olofmeister, and he gets caught out by Kiyo. That's how it works. Envy just picking apart Fnatic, forcing their hands, getting them to basically commit to a site, and then punishing them from there.
Yeah, that's just a solid round, and getting those entries making such a big difference here. Fnatic still a decent bank on Krims, but that's pretty much what they have. Everyone else is a little bit lower. We're moving into the 13th round. This first half is drawing to a close quick, and it looks like it might be a standard setup smoke round here from Fnatic. Are they just going to walk up the slope, in fact?
They're looking to get that entry frag again, right? Just looking to see if anybody's going to be lurking on the edge. And Crim's just watching right under it. He has a little bit of a gap to exploit, and they are going to just rush right through. Catching Envy off guard. Perhaps the smokes, the flashes now going to go down. JW watching from on high. If anybody's in jungle, well, that's not necessary anymore. Flusha clears it out. Shoxy, though, will have an impact and take out Olofmeister, but that was in mid. So 4 players remain here on Fnatic to lock down this site, and they've already done the damage. 2 kills very quickly going Fnatic's way, and this is all about now basically Envy. Do they decide to commit to this or not? There's absolutely no impact that they can have. Happy is going to get a kill on a Pronax, but it's still a 1v3.
Yeah, saving the AWP would be the best right now, but obviously a big hit here to Envy. Just having come back into it, just having picked up a round, and then it bounces right back in favor of Fnatic. Just too strong, and they weren't even going for that standard smoke. What they were doing instead is simply trying to, catch Envy, doing enough, just walking through, slipping through silently, and only revealing themselves when they were on the site. And Envy couldn't react fast enough.
There's the lax, and there it is, Flusha.
Wow.
You can see the frustration on Vincent's face there, on Happy's face. He knew he had to hold on to that AWP because that was their big lifeline basically going into the next round.
Great job on Flusha, though. That's a super important pick-off.
That manages to pick off JW, so they're going to be able to get an AWP here, and there it is now, just a force buy straight up from Envy. Doing everything they can in this 14th round to try and get another 2 rounds on the board here for them. They're way behind so far in this first half. Fnatic full control. And well, once again, Fnatic are just spreading out across this map. This has been their modus operandi practically. I mean, just get in there, spread out across the map, look for picks, and so far they've been very successful finding the entries.
Just gonna escape that HC into window, but MBK goes down. That's Olofmeister. Very nearly dropping himself, but still staying alive. 2 people playing towards connector and 1 inside B. Meaning Fnatic have free room to do almost whatever they want here. They're playing against almost no grenades. Happy though, with a very important kill on Pronax. This could be 11-4 for Fnatic if they can pick up this round. Smith is gonna drop. Happy looking for it, but he gets down by Flusha. And Kiyoshima, what could he do? He drops 1. Still 3 to go, and JW has shot him out of the round. 10-4. What can Envy do now? They've got next to nothing.
Yeah, their ability to focus, basically, once they manage to find that weakness, they just press forward. They're like a glacier. You just see them coming, but there's nothing you can do. You're not stopping that glacier. It's like a billion tons of ice. They're Swedish, too.
All the way from Sweden, right?
All the way from Sweden. I mean, Fnatic are up on 10 rounds, and it's another force buy for Envy. This is the story now between both of these teams, essentially. They just managed to control the economy of their opponents. They're letting them win around here or there, but that's only worse because then they win the next one, and that just resets their opponent's money. So Envy, they never managed to get their feet under them, basically, their legs under them to support themselves here in this half. Every single time Fnatic come back and win the next round, reset everything, and Envy are just left with these awkward force buys. Olofmeister lurks his way into window this time, and, guess what, Shoxy? You're not alone.
Oh no. Kiyoshima, those close with the shotgun. Pellets the legs of Olofmeister. This is a slow death for the Swedish player, and he's finally gonna go down. Pretty bleeding to death at the end there. But it's still Fnatic coming out on top here in a 2v3. And they are making their way to back towards them. Probably gonna go for the A-bomb side here. Pronax up in apartments, locking down connector and jungle, seeing if anyone is up there. Is he gonna catch the kill? Yeah, perfect timing there. And Happy's gonna go down. And MBK, he's gonna have to show some real magic now.
Well, good spot. Oh, and just getting caught against the wall there was enough. That's all Pronax needed. Double kill at the end for Pronax in the 15th round, and a bit of applause going out from the crowd for that dominant performance in that first half from Fnatic. And there's the man in question who's calling the shots right now as well for Fnatic. Took over the leading role for the past few days, and in this tournament so far, they've been very successful with Flusha. Although, of course, that. If you look at the first map, it hasn't been the case, but this is almost just like the polar opposite. Now it's Fnatic's time to dominate flat out on a map.
Yeah, this is another power performance coming out here, playing T side as well. This is, it's almost as close as you get to securing this map here. Envious, I don't know what they have to do to get back into it. They're going to have to show us, I think, because not many people have made this kind of comeback against Fnatic on this particular map of all maps. 11-4. Smoke goes off into window. JW can't really see a thing. Just going to get a few casual clicks in here, hoping for the best.
And Pronax up in B apartment, spots the 1. Decides to fall back. This is straight up short, though. They're going for the all-out run and gun Envy. blasting around this corner. Flusha just going to dance around the pillar, doing the best that he can to buy some time. Not going to find the headshot. Pronax alive at the back of the site, and the rotation already come through. Pronax gets one kill, but then Envy get two more, besting him. It's going to be down to the remaining two players here. Crims and Olofmeister rotating over from the site. Shoxy trying to do the best that he can, but that's another 2 kills coming in. Olofmeister brings it back to a 2-on-2.
Oh, what a scary situation here, though. Olaf is very low. He's going to get taken out there. NBK and Kiyoshima to finish the round. So we'll be moving a little bit further on in this game. If Fnatic wins that pistol, that shuts Envy out without a doubt. Say they still have a fighting chance, but man, is it going to be an uphill struggle.
It's certainly not going to be easy, very far from it, and we are already in here. Second round, and look at, I mean, this is just got to be a nod, basically, between both of these teams. Very few SMGs picked up. Happy, the only one with an MP7. Everybody else upgrading to AKs and Galils. They both know how lethal they are, essentially, with the pistols. That second round buy, both of them are masters of it. So this is just the hard counter that they're trying to go for. Not really rushing into close quarters. Up in B apartments, but look, Shoxy holding back as far as he can to avoid getting caught from underpass. And Olofmeister's currently lurking down there as well. Is he going to walk forward? Yes, he could. This is all Olofmeister is waiting for right now. Up close with the CZ. And there it is. Instant death. And that drops the bomb down as well. And Olofmeister gets a second kill. He's got the Galil. He gets a third. Olofmeister. That's the kind of play that's going to put up Fnatic on a third map.
I have no words to describe what we just saw. Olofmeister just beasting it right now. The 4th kill of the round for himself. That mid-air headshot with the CZ 75 is out of this world. Happy trying to spray through, but he's got the bomb at least. He's still trapped in. If he runs towards B, Pronax is there with the jumping scout. Anywhere else he goes, Fnatic are teamed up and grouped up.
Ready and waiting. 30 seconds left as well. He's got so little time. B apartments, he knows. He's just, look at this. He's just dancing around, waiting to see if anybody's going to go for the jump, if anybody's going to give anything away. 15 seconds now, and it's pretty much impossible for him to get onto a bomb site. He's literally just crossing his fingers, hoping he's going to save, but that's just not going to be the case. Perfect timing there, and they're going to be able to clean it up. And Olofmeister, yeah, getting the tap on the shoulder from the coach. Devil approves. You know, basically get a triple kill in a round.
This kill.
2 of them with the CZ. Just not bad.
That second kill, that's too much. Wow.
And the focus from Olofmeister, you can see. He's just dialed in right now. Fnatic definitely looking for that third map finish here. Envy right back to square one. They go for a force buy of their own, but this time around, Fnatic, they're the ones with the gear. The rifles, the scout, the MP9 on Pronax.
Great time to do an A execute right now, because Olofmeister's in the back here with a scout. Not the greatest weapon to shoot once the smokes go up, and actually 2 people in jungle. They make it back from middle, which is going to make it a lot more safe for Fnatic here. See if they can actually pull this off. Envy, they start to run in. They're going to charge through JW. AK in hand, picks off 2, and almost a third one here. 5 bullets left. It's not going to be the triple. Crims will steal it away, but the round is done in a second. Split-second timing then. If Envy execute that round 2 seconds earlier, the smokes go up such that Fnatic are actually in the middle, and the only one there to stop it or to even see it happen is Olofmeister with a scout in hand. But they do just a little bit later, and JW comes back, and I think Crims came back in as well from window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just some unfortunate timing for Envy.
Just like talk about total obliteration as well. It's like Crims just like bodily launching himself through that smoke to deny the plant. That means that Envy don't even have enough money to get a respectable force buy together. They're going for P250s. It's all going to be about the next round. 3 P250s, a flash on Shoxy. There's the flash in the connector, and this is going to be straight up through underpass, trying to get in fast. JW just holding down Mouse 1, gets a double spray, and Flusha setting it up. Crims with 2 of his own. Wow. And again, another dominant round coming out from Fnatic. That was also, I like that play though. That's a very tailor-made play from Envy. They will try to bust that out every now and again, where it's just like Shoxy, flash into connector, bum rush from underpass.
Yeah.
Only problem is you need a flash for window or something too.
They just ran right into the meat grinder, it felt like. That was just ugly, wasn't it? Wow, Fnatic are really showing us something here. They are well on their way to a third map. No doubt about that. At 14-5, they are 2 rounds away from just crushing Envy on this map here. Smoke goes off just in time. Kiyoshima actually still picks up Flusha.
That's on short, but there's a man that lurked his way out on the balcony, it looked like, for a second there. Manages to get back out of dodge, and that's Happy just holding. But they've now managed to infiltrate connector here. Envy looking to get boosted up on the box, looking towards electric. This is a good play here, but just a wallbang through from Crims. He goes through the smoke and takes out that man. Smiths is gone. And now up in apartments as well. JW setting it up, spots the man in connector, readjusts his aim, and drops the bomb carrier. This is actually a big problem now for Envy.
They're at even odds at 3-3, and they've done a little bit more damage to JW than Shoxy's received, but still, that bomb being down is just a little bit uncomfortable. It means Fnatic have time to make a couple of rotations. Crims, I think he maybe took a little bit damage there. He's dropping very low. What an angle from Shox. One grenade here would finish. Shox has one as well. Is he going to use it? Here it comes. Oh, no. It's not going to be the right angle. If he throws that in, that's going to be it. But he does get a great 180 in and takes down JW. They have the bomb as well. And that will be a 2v3.
Man, 30 seconds left here.
Crims is paralyzed in that corner. That I'm not going to move even an inch.
What can he do? And there's already a man waiting in Delpan as well. Happy, just lurking. That's what Happy does. Nice nade onto NBK, but it's not enough. And Olofmeister's only got the scout to work with. Happy goes ahead and picks up his frag. That's Crims getting caught in mid. Olofmeister will find Shoxy, and NBK is low as well. So if you can get on here and get a kill fast on NBK, it's just that NBK isn't going to make that error. NBK isn't going to make that kind of mistake. He's just listening. Olofmeister stomping all over the place, and it's a free kill for NBK. He knew exactly where Olofmeister was at all times in that situation.
Yeah, and the great thing about what NBK does in a situation like that is even if Olofmeister somehow gets like a miraculous scout shot on his face, then he will have bought enough time for his teammates to rotate in. So that's just like solid, basic, but pretty solid play. And Envy will make it back to 14-6. 10 rounds in a row here, Semler. Do you believe?
Anything's possible.
No, I don't think it is. Not this time.
No, and JW getting caught on an edge. That's not customary there. Just goes leaping back into the wall, and NBK does not miss that opportunity to get an entry frag for his team. So now, all of a sudden, things getting a little hairy here for Fnatic. There's still 4 of them with like 3K money, so they could potentially put a 4-spy together in the next round if they were to lose this one, but it's still going to be cutting it very close. Nice nade there, however, onto the man holding in Delpan. That's going to rock. Look at that Shoxy standing over there.
Especially because that really looked like JW just had a straight scope on him. So that was like one of those weird situations where like an easy kill just really doesn't happen. And it you know, it's happened throughout this tournament. Just every once in a while, it's going to end up that way. Envy with some insane openings here. Once again, playing T-side, they just cruise in wherever they feel like and pick off players left and right. And really, Flusher and Crims, you have to just try and save what they have on them.
And Crims is going to pick up the frag, and now it's going to be down to Flusher. Still alive on short. Do we get that headshot? Yes, we do. Smiths delivers. And it's going to be Crims alone with the AWP, holding in CT. Attention drawn back towards B site, and that sets it up perfectly for Happy to get the backstab. Well played there by Envy, and yet another round put on the board for them. So the slow but steady march to a win, 2-0.
I don't know. Got to be careful. You know, you make those kind of promises. Like if they do it, I would. But
shave the beard.
Definitely not. I look like I'm 13 if I do that. It's awful.
I'm going to get a bet going one day with you where you're going to have to do that. All right. You got 3 guys waiting in pit right now for Envy, and it's looking like they want to go for the lurk again.
Maybe I'd do it for skins. That might be like the exception. 120 seconds here. Let's see if Envy can continue with these entry frags. They've been playing sick on Dust 2, and obviously here it seems like they're still on it. NBK Happy. Finally a return from JW, but still a favorable trade for Envy. Getting into the bomb site, and I love the fact that they've kept Shox in the middle lurking. That's going to be such a strong tool if it comes to a defuse.
Well, they're just now starting to commit to this, and JW is now in CT as well. We'll see. He peeks up, gets the kill. What a peekaboo moment there. Not going to be able to hit the man holding on CT, but still, if Shoxy does not get that kill, and if they're in a 3-on-3, this is very favorable. But now Shoxy's wasting valuable time taking this fight. Pronax will win it with that 5-7 in hand. Back into a 2-on-2, but they're starting to run out of time here, Fnatic. They need to make the play happen very quickly here. Pronax has a smoke, but JW with the point-blank shot onto Keo. And this is now going to be Happy alone. They have a smoke for the defuse.
Oh, this is hard on Happy with an AWP. Don't get that many shots. Flashes up. They're already defusing. Happy takes down the defuser now. JW, he doesn't have a kit. Can he pick one up? It's going to be too late. He has to run. What a round. He's sent flying into the middle of the map. That's a great shot from Happy. When you've got an AWP and someone's defusing in smoke, you get very few shots of actually doing. Otherwise, you're going to run out of time.
Yeah, well, like 2? And then that's going to be it. So, I mean, Happy, he hits it on the first go as well. He knew exactly where that bomb was planted. The talk about the big plays there.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, they could obviously be defusing from one or the other side.
Yeah.
So it's real, real scary. And what's a little bit weird is that Fnatic didn't manage to have one guy sort of keeping Happy occupied while the other guy was defusing. It seemed like there was a little bit of miscommunication
You know
there.
what? I wonder if that was an imperfect smoke and Happy was able to spot some, like a little boot or something sticking out the edge of it.
It could be. But either way, there should have been someone from Fnatic sort of distracting him and fighting him over at ramp there. A little bit of confusion. It's 8-14. It's still a long ways away from Envy, but the way they're playing right now, they're making it look like it's possible. Anti-eco round coming out here and an easy clean up here. No issue at all for them.
Yeah, wow. There you go. That's decisive. Perfect anti-eco round. A near team ace as well. And the slow march continues. Envy 1 round at a time. Fnatic being kept off of match point.
I mean, they're doing this well in spite of Shox only having 7 kills, right? Like, he's really not shown up that much here. But maybe he is just slow calling them to victory at this point.
That could be it. You know, again, if you're just tuning in, Shoxy right now, it's not Happy leading. It's Shoxy calling the plays. Straight into underpass as well. They're spreading out again. Envy, very similar strategy to what Fnatic employed. They're actually managing to spread out, look at all points, basically. Just looking to see if Fnatic are going to go for any kind of power plays, basically. Trying to get info on the map. Trying to wreck Envy early. So Envy, very passive, just hoping that they're going to walk into their crosshairs. So 2 players gathered up in B apartments right now for Envy, and it looks like this might be where they want to take it. That bomb's still waiting top mid. They have the smokes to set it up if they want. Smoking a window into connector. They could go up short very quickly here, but JW finds the headshot onto NBK. And now Fnatic, first time in a few rounds where they actually get the entry.
Yeah, that could be really significant. You're right. Hiroshima making a lot of noise on Tetris. Actually going to get himself killed. Flusha trying to stay alive here. Smoke goes off. They're going to try and push through. And Flusha, timing could not be better. Very well done. Shoxy coming with a kill, but this might be too late. Fnatic might be about to take the map point here.
Pronax is boosted as well. They may never expect this. Do they check? Nope. Walk around that corner and Pronax is there.
Oh, cold. Not going to go for the knife, even though it's JW and even though it's Happy. That'd be the ultimate knifing battle if that turned out to be the case. But they want to play it real safe here. Fnatic not going to take any chances. And we've got it going on now. The 15th round here. Fnatic a single round away. We're going to be seeing the last
Who's
map.
Flusha looking at in the crowd right there? Because he was looking at something and then he got a bit of a grin going. So I'm wondering, you know.
There could be some of these Twitch emotes that are going on, couldn't it?
Kappa.
And Cash is the final map, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe.
Yes, it is.
Oh, did they leave Inferno? I can't remember. No, they banned Inferno.
Banned
Fnatic
Inferno.
banned Inferno.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Double up on the enemy side, Smiths and Happy, and the single one on JW. So we'll see. It's not over yet. 6 rounds in a row from Envy. I mean, they've practically already done that once on this second half here. Why couldn't they do it again?
They do have a bit of the lurk going on right now for Envy as well, waiting in pit like that. No smoke on pit, so they're just hoping that somebody's going to walk into that AWP. That's Happy holding over there. JW currently making sure that nobody's been boosted up. He's a little bit worried about that, but that's not the case right now. Envy still waiting fairly patiently. This is looking like it's going to wind up being an A split, especially with a kill on B site. That could force the rotation. You already see drawing an extra man over there, and NBK waiting for Crims, who peeks forward to try to get info. This is all falling apart now for Fnatic.
Yeah, but it is still the right move for Crims to try and do it. Just doesn't work out, but he has to try and see what's going on. Otherwise, they're playing completely blind. Flusha will at least get a kill, but he's very low on health himself. With the bomb plant here, yeah, Fnatic to fall back. Definitely the right call, I would say.
It's a question whether Olofmeister can actually survive or not. He's hanging around here, so he might be looking for an exit. He also realizes that they've got control of jungle, essentially, so there's no safe way out for him. Olofmeister will get found by NBK. So there it is. If they can save the AWP and the AK, this would actually be pretty big here for Fnatic. They definitely need that AWP for JW in the next round.
Yeah, armor and 2 defuse kits as well, and a couple of grenades. It really stacks up, you know. $12,650 currently saved on them. And from this position, they should be safe unless someone comes out with a really incredible wall bang here. Fnatic should be able to save what they've got.
And they should be able to get a buy out of this as well. So not too shabby a position here for Fnatic. They're going to be able to take another crack at it here in the next round, having saved that AWP. Shoxy just looked like he's tired with the world. You know, he looks right now, he's just like kind of just tired of it all.
I can't deal with this. Why aren't we winning?
It's beneath me. 5 rounds.
We'll see if they can continue. JW with a quick jump over, trying to just be at a bit of an off angle in that middle window in case anyone's going to come and challenge him. But no one is, and he's jumping down, and there's a great headshot. Run-up grenade, is it going to chase him down? It will. Smith's instantly gone.
And the flash as well. You could have actually pushed on a Shoxy there. He did not. Of course, he has no idea of knowing just how effective it was. But look at how they're sticking around here as well, Fnatic. Instead of backing off, they're going to go for a smoke at top mid. They're just saying, hey, Envy, you know, we're still waiting around. Another flash. Shoxy boosted up. Olofmeister going for the wild spray. Not getting any luck. Yes, he does. He finds Abby through the smoke.
The bomb is right here. Shox with a good and very important return. Otherwise, that bomb would have been lost and probably forever. A single round here for Fnatic. And we are through to a third map in the grand finals. They've got a one-man lead. 50 seconds left, and it looks like the bomb is making its way towards the B bomb site. Last time, it was a great defense set up here by Fnatic. And this time, they got two people on a third one in the window room who could try and rotate in. Fronak's angle is great at the moment.
Far too good. NBK, though, he's kind of dancing around in pit right now, but Fronak's lurking around on that B side. It's going to pick off Kiyoshima, and this is now going to leave the bomb alone. And then NBK all the way on the other side. Crims, did he make noise on the ladder there? It seems like NBK's got a pretty good idea that he's waiting in here, and there you go. NBK picks up the first one and does tremendous damage to JW.
Oh, but Fronak's just waiting. He knows the bomb is here, and this is going to be it. 3v1. Shoxy coming down into it. He's going to get the one kill. 10 seconds left. He's going to get a bomb plant. But can he hold on? He's got one Molotov, one smoke, but they're coming in from either angle. He's trapped. He's locked in here. Fnatic, can they put it to a third map? Shox is going to pick up the one kill. He's got the triple, but he is very low on health, and he goes down to Flusher. So there we go. 16-10, and Fnatic take it away on Mirage.
And it looks like the confidence that we saw from Fnatic during the break after the first map was I mean, they lived up to it perfectly here. Just didn't seem like it was a struggle at all. Even when Envy were just slowly coming back into the game, it never really seemed like Fnatic were in any danger of losing that second map. So you can see they're all smiles, and Pronax again, that cheeky grin, man. When he gives you that grin, you know, oh, okay, you're up to something. You got an ace up your sleeve here, and clearly Mirage was it. Yeah. Fnatic, they didn't look pressured at any point.
Wow, definitely a really well-played round there. A really played map from Fnatic. But now we're going to go into commercials, so we'll be right back after this break.